get robbed.
Oh yeah, you guys watch Boise State?
No, he didn't say it that right.
I think that was all 8 games.
Yeah. Oh my lord. Oh Jesus.
Josh Allen runs for 15 yards and gets drilled.
Quick injury update. Here's John Schriffen. Earlier in this quarter,
I see the AP top 25. LSU, Ohio State, Clemson, Georgia, Alabama, Utah, Oklahoma, Florida, Minnesota, Michigan, Baylor, Penn State, Wisconsin, at 13.
Oh, they have us higher
All
in
right, John,
the
thank you very much.
CFP.
Yeah, the
incompletion,
CFP poll is
second down
relevant
and
right
10.
now.
Yeah.
And they run it with Samuels. Trying to get away from Vigil. He cannot.
The Orioles are trying to make it 3 in a row. Hello, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper with Mike Krukow as we get set for baseball here with EA Sports.
Why is Bama playing?
And now, here's tonight's starting pitcher, John Maine. Tonight's American League game features the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles.
Personal foul, illegal horse collar tackle. It's the defense.
Here's the game's first batter, Johnny Damon. There aren't too many left-handed hitters who enjoy the type of success this.
Black Ref is the whitest sounding black guy I have probably ever heard.
Like, I think I've got a new NCAA football rule I want to propose.
Let's not put him in wide open.
You shouldn't be allowed to play a team whose school operating budget is less than your school's total scholarships.
Has an opportunity to get the ball down, hustle up, and get the next play run.
Call it on Vigil. Boswell's season-long field goal-wise 51
Does that sound like a good rule to use, Zach?
Rudolph will check this to Samuels.
I mean, they paid the university to come play them.
44-yard line.
No, they didn't pay them to come play them. They paid them to come get fucking decimated.
Why would you pay a team to get
You've got to move quickly in these situations.
I don't know, JB, why would you do that?
Receivers move from side to side.
I don't understand
Small
that.
school, like they pay like $750,000.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Rudolph fires.
They get beat 66-0 or what?
66-3. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, they got 3. They didn't get a shutout.
And 2 timeouts for Pittsburgh, and now it's 3rd down and 3.
Why would you pay to do that?
Because you're a tiny-ass school
Steelers
and
have
need the money.
162 yards of offense in the first half to just 96 for the Bengals. But
You don't need the money?
to Boyd have given Cincinnati the 4-point lead. Steelers need about 20 yards.
ODB with a big catch on the red spotted flag shit.
Boswell, but
God
first
damn it.
things first, it's 3rd and 3. Rudolph in trouble. Rudolph throws it incomplete. It was Carl Lawson.
It was until the flag came out. Oh, that's
God damn, our offense is so shit.
holding on the defense.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that was
nice.
thrown to no one. He was not outside
should
the
be
tackle
grounding.
box. You're forced into a 4th down here anyway. Intentional grounding, offense, number 2. 10-yard penalty with loss of down.
Oh wow, they actually did call that intentional grounding. I didn't think they would.
Well, you charge a timeout or will incur a
Ew.
10-second runoff.
He's starting
Oh, to the end
off
zone. That's a flag. That's got to be a flag.
To the Bengals.
How was that not pass interference? He tackled him.
In that sense, Cincinnati could elect to call a timeout.
Correct.
And they do have all 3.
What the hell is Oakland doing?
You know, Zach Taylor is conferring with the official down on the sideline. He's asking about this timeout situation.
He should call
right
a
now.
timeout.
This hitter isn't afraid of
Damn, and Baker got absolutely hammered. Like
And that's exactly
Captain
what
Crunched.
happened. Cincinnati calling the timeout.
Damn.
The punter just got a roughing
Gene Steratore,
or unnecessary roughness for hitting somebody 10 yards out of bounds. Yeah.
Great pickup as to what you were just
What the hell is he doing?
So the 10-second
Dog, the booth just initiated a pass interference review.
in this case and ask them if they
possible?
would like to have the 10-second
booth
runoff.
reviewing
They
it?
don't have to call a timeout
Wait.
to avoid the runoff.
What game?
Go
Oh,
to
shit.
Cincinnati
Browns.
now. If he says, no, I'll take the intentional grounding without the loss of time, they can do that. That's what they're going to do right now. So Cincinnati will still have 2 timeouts remaining, and they will not accept the portion of this penalty that has the 10-second runoff involved. They'll just take the loss and the intentional grounding foul.
And Gene, like you said, they do not have to use their timeout, right? Because the clock stopped on that incomplete pass.
That's exactly right, James. They would take the result of the play, as you said, which is the incomplete pass, and then keep the clock at 51 and have 2 timeouts.
I mean, they didn't say what they were reviewing, but
We have a correction.
I don't think there was anything else
Cincinnati had the option to
reviewing.
decline the 10-second runoff. They exercised that option. They do not need to use a timeout. They have 3 timeouts remaining. There are 51 seconds remaining. It is 4th down.
The next batter is
Gene, good call all over it back in New York. So Zach Taylor will still have those 3 timeouts to work with.
You know, Andrew, we have a Gene. So Zach Taylor, the head coach, being a first-year head coach, being in just his 11th game that
Dude,
he's
the Bills
going
would be
up.
unbeatable if they had a competent
somebody
offense.
upstairs who's thumbing through that rule book, and they get to pay
And the Nazis
64
would have
and
won
Rule
World War
8,
II if they'd had better strategies. Your point is?
The Nazis would have won World War II if they didn't fucking invade Russia like a bunch of idiots.
That would have been a better strategy, yes.
He had the choices of choosing.
Or if they'd been able to convince the Russians to fight
So to
Finns a
reset the
little harder,
timeout
they would have been in
situation,
better shape.
Cincinnati with 3.
If they'd been able to draw all Scandinavia into the
Come on, I'm gonna give you some more biscuits if you could just beat them.
They had them accidentally bombed London at one point, then
Set to punt for the
British
third
were going to turn
time
around
this
and
half.
bomb
Erickson awaiting a kick, but it's only 15.
London some more. And then they would have probably defeated the RAF, and then England would have had to surrender.
Mike
The
Evans.
British would have only had their navy, and their navy would have slowly gotten destroyed by the boats.
You guys wanna hear something cool?
No.
How much that anyway? Ooh.
Oh shit.
Helmets on, boys. I shipped marijuana the other day. Which is very illegal.
Tony.
All right. You got a number, Land? Number?
And he's gone.
Player out
Oh,
of
he's gone. He had to go clean up his screen.
Whoa! Whoa! Guys. They just called pass interference on a booth-initiated PI review. Holy shit.
Bengals football, when the Steelers have had the ball, Mason Rudolph has been under pressure all day long.
Mike Evans just went over 1,000 yards this season. Receiving.
Extra defenders lining up guys all over the offensive line.
How long is his career? He's done it for the last 6 years.
He's coming at full speed.
Touchdown, Kareem Hunt.
So the Bengals take over at their own 30-yard line. Finley in the pocket and throws it away. And a flag comes in. And they're going to get Mark Barron on this. He was tangled up with Giovanni
Yes.
Bernard.
I'm not playing Madden. This is real.
The Dolphins.
Barron nearly had a safety earlier in the half.
There were 2 fouls on the play. Pass interference, defense. Number 26, that penalty's declined. Holding, defense, number 26. That penalty's 5 yards from the previous spot. It is more advantageous. Automatic.
What is this guy? Get him out! Get him out!
We're going, what? Pass interference? You're not going to take that?
Guy
Pass
fucking
interference
sucks.
happened about 3 yards down the field. The
That
holding call
sucks.
gives them the next 5 yards. If I'm the Steelers, I'm going to heat up the pressure on this young quarterback so that he cannot be comfortable.
That needs to go.
Empty it. You got to go man-to-man coverage now. I'd come with the 5th guy.
Already the 7th penalty against Pittsburgh. Finley over the middle. It's caught by Tyler Eifert. That's his first catch today. And Cincinnati quickly calls timeout to stop the clock with 31 seconds to go. So each team with 2 timeouts remaining in the first half.
He gets strike 1. He just keeps plowing away for the strikeout.
There's not a big win, but when I was down on the field before the game, it almost seemed like every quarter of the field that I walked into, the wind was actually blowing a different direction, you know, right off the water here. And I think that you're still going into the wind a little bit, the direction that the Bengals are headed right now. So you got to get this
It really wasn't even that
ball down
severe of a
really,
PI
really
call.
close. But like I said,
Or
if I'm the
non-call.
Steelers, I'm
Right,
going
they
to
overturned
stick
it.
a little bit of extra pressure from one of these guys up in the front.
Wow, the first 3, 6, and 1.
Yeah, they tied Arizona back in week 1.
It was just like 3, 1, and 1.
With Watt and Hargrave bearing down on him.
Get to him.
That makes it 3rd and 3. Ryan Finley, 6 years of college, first 3 at Boise State, then finished at NC State.
Tony, I had inspiration for a sponsor.
Also coming after the rookie quarterback.
You ever heard of Goody's headache powder?
He needs to call one more time.
What do they make?
I think they make Winnebagos.
Ah, yes.
Head coach Zach
What
Taylor
color?
does call the plays for the Bengals.
Red?
It works in step.
Does anyone
with
remember
offensive
Vincent
coordinator
Jackson?
Brian Callahan.
No.
Doug, I just saw that graphic.
He keeps it
I
himself.
thought it was
Trying to get
interesting
to
too,
the
Doug.
outside. He cannot.
Doug, I enjoyed that
Steven
graphic.
Nelson makes the play.
I did too, dude.
Quarterback
And the
keeper.
Steelers
Where was Ryan
call
Finley going?
timeout With 21 seconds to
That was
go.
ugly.
It's a great job of staying at home. I mean, everyone
Like a
is
Peyton Manning
chasing
keeper.
this play, with the exception of old number 22 Steve Nelson. And
Tony, I think if I start Jonathan Williams on Thursday, I beat God's man.
With the Steelers, so William Gates looking out there at his old number thinking, I'd have made that play if I'd have been out there.
Wait, what?
So Cincinnati will send out its punt unit with
He said, if I do
Cooper, who's
this,
had a good
I
first
can beat
half.
him. And you said, I hope that's not the case. I want you to win.
You know, I like that call because
Tim,
you're expecting
Tim, you wouldn't
run,
understand.
expecting him to try
Yes,
to pick
it's
up the
too
run.
late.
Doug, this Atlanta defense
Oh,
is
got it. I
horrible.
thought you were talking about next week.
You might be able to get them, but they weren't. Nice job of staying at home by Stephen Nelson.
Almost Doug.
Almost had a big interception.
Ooh.
Browns.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a big interception.
It would have made it 35-0.
High snap. Huber takes it and sends it down toward Deontay Johnson, who calls for a fair catch at the 10-yard line. Clock stops with 14 seconds to go. This week, the SEC on CBS features Missouri locking up with Arkansas
Goes to
on
Myles
Friday.
Garrett.
And then Saturday, one of college football's greatest rivalries, when 5th-ranked Alabama takes out number 15 Auburn.
I missed him.
It's the
This is a Myles Garrett. This is a Myles Garrett revenge game, so that he actually gets suspended for the
Doug, how's it revenge? They won.
Watching your college playing its big
Doug,
rivalry
they lost
game
Myles
and
Garrett for the
come out
season.
victorious.
This is going to be the Browns are going to run the table, and they're going to make Myles Garrett be suspended for the postseason, like the ruling said.
11-yard line, final 14 seconds. And the Cincinnati Bengals, who have yet to win this year, will go into the locker room on top of rival Pittsburgh 7-3. Halftime is next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
There's just something
God damn, this offense is ass.
everything to me. I love Moana so
Oh,
much.
touchdown! Buccaneers!
I think we've watched every single movie at least twice.
Not sure who got it. Oh, the extra point's no good! No good!
Excited to see the Mandalorian.
Are you Randy Savage? What is happening here?
They put the point on the board before it even went through.
Touchdown, dog. But that's a defensive lineman, I think.
Is that number 90?
Number 50, dog.
Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, is he lined up as fullback?
I saved hundreds on
Oh, hell yes.
when I switched to Geico.
Vita.
And this is how it
Oh
is.
my gosh. He's a nose tackle, dog, but look at his full name. They call him Vita Vea. This is his full name, dog.
The entire world. And just when you think
Hey, you
it's
guys
going to
didn't
get
know
any better, they bring you out another
Yeah.
tackle
Holy shit.
because they made an extra.
Dog, description is not part of his name.
Is your first name description?
More on car insurance. At some point in their life,
Tuliakiano, Wiperudo, Muzizi, Bahi, Fahoko, Faludodia.
the digital health prescription. With Roman, you can get genuine medication.
I can read the rest of it, I just can't read the first part.
Of your home. If medication is right for you, Roman delivers it.
Prescriptions are great.
Street packaging. Get started with a free online visit today at GetRoman.com/.
Is there any game that's not in halftime?
Let's take care of it.
I need you to bring the energy today. There's a roller to the left side.
Browns.
Can't watch that game.
Why?
Just against the moral code.
I'm gonna change your bike position. You're gonna feel this.
That was before Myles Garrett whacked Mason Rudolph for being a bitch.
You guys are so racist.
That's so racist.
description wall.
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
So I wish we had more three-man commentary crew.
And welcome back to our New York studio and the Verizon Halftime Report. The network more.
Okay, so my three men would be
unlimited plans to mix and match.
Kenny Albert,
back here along with Phil, Coach Nate, and
Daryl Johnston,
Okay, guys, down the
and
Drew Brees is continuing to play well. He's 12 of 15, 122 yards.
I'd have to go with
Greg Gumbel.
I have to go with Chris Myers, Joe Buck, and Dan Fouts.
It's a nice one.
And now, who do you select for your baby?
Looking for Chris Godwin, one-handed catch, and he takes the hit. How about that? Extra point, no good.
He's aware of that. We got it.
Just before half.
Mine would be Mike Tirico, Ron Jaworski, and John Gruden.
How about the defensive lineman getting in for the touchdown? Bucks lead 19-10.
All right, Jets looking for their third straight victory. Raiders looking for their fourth.
Oh God, Jaco's turning into a snake.
Going to take this in. He's 12 of 17, 168
Guys,
yards.
the
That
Jets
touchdown.
still make the playoffs.
13.
Dog, do you think we need more four-man announcing crews?
I was just thinking about that.
Defensive game, no question there.
With Rich Eisen and Michael Irvin and Kurt Warner.
Okay, Doug. We have a big decision to make here. If things look out of sorts for Buffalo, then they're not going to make a run for the playoffs, so we have to pick another team. So we're going to go Oakland or New York.
Doug, we're going Tampa Bay.
Oh, no, AFC.
Oh, wait, why are we not picking Buffalo?
Sorry, I said if things look bad, as if they're not going to make it.
Dog, I don't think anything looks better for New York or Oakland.
Yeah, Doug, I'm saying, if we have to switch, which one are we going to?
Why would we switch?
If they don't make the playoffs, Doug. We have to pick another one.
Battle of the Birds, Seattle Seahawks, Philadelphia Eagles.
Dog, I don't do it.
Dog, if the Bills look like they're not going to make the playoffs, we have to switch another AFC team that probably will. Do we go Oakland or New York Jets?
Yeah, Dog, I don't get what you're saying because neither of those teams are going to make the playoffs.
Dog, the Jets can make the playoffs. They're only 3-7. They can go 9-7 and be a wild card.
Am I listening to a bandwagon discussion?
This is not a discussion. This is me being completely confused.
Detroit Lions.
I like both teams. I like all three teams. They never ever make the playoffs. So if the Bills don't make it, I have to choose one of my other teams.
Dog, Buffalo's the best team in the AFC. Why did they not make the playoffs?
Dog, I don't know. I'm saying. We have to have a backup plan. Okay, they didn't go into World War II bombing the Prince of Persia without a backup plan.
No.
Now remember, a month ago he was seeing ghosts against England. He's finally fought his way out of this, and he's played well the last 3 weeks, including this half. He could have taken off and
No, I don't want the fucking Bucks to go to the playoffs. Fuck this place. Yeah, the fucking ears.
Sam Darnold.
Dog, what about the Tampa Bay Vipers?
The Oakland Raiders are dropping a lot of passes.
Go on,
right there, no interception, and he does have the rush TD.
I don't like the NFC. I don't want anybody in the NFC to make the playoffs.
Ryan Finley of the Cincinnati Bengals has a pretty good solid first half going along.
Do you see where the problem lies here?
Fumbles, but they do recover. But down the field, good movement in the pocket. Oh, this time he scrambles.
What?
Picks up some good yards. Forgot that one. But down the field, they say only two good things can happen when you throw it deep. They're both for the offense. 50-50 ball by Tyler Boyd caught. Then this touchdown catch by Tyler Boyd once again. Contested, gets it done 7 of 10, 108 yards, one touchdown. The Bengals leading at halftime.
So a couple of things for the Oakland Raiders. Just too many drop passes.
Yeah.
I mean, Derek Carr is playing well, and he's hitting guys right in the chest.
The XFL has signed with Adidas football to be the uniform.
Viewing is no longer. He is such a calm down and
Rider.
looks great.
Yeah, when it comes to the Oakland Raiders, I don't want to make any excuses, but you have to consider some of the factors.
Add it in.
You travel from West Coast to East Coast. Weather might be a factor when these guys dropping right. You're getting hitting their heads. I'm not making it. I'm telling these guys that they need to correct this. I don't care
why
how
the
well
fuck
you play at home,
is
how
Best
much
Buy
Gruden
saying
likes
Black
the
Friday
fans in the
price
black
now
hole?
on a
How about you
Nintendo
went on the
Switch
road in a
Lite,
tough place
but
under
it's
these weather
the
conditions?
normal price of
One thing I
$200?
know we talked about Sam Darnold, but this defense of the Jets, they
Because
get out
yeah.
there for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh.
Dude,
They just
fuck
have no
Nintendo.
offense
Their
on the
systems
offensive
never
side.
goes on
Good,
sale.
they're good against the
Nintendo
run.
doesn't.
The Jets
Well, their
offense.
systems
And
do,
look,
but
the
not
margin of error for the
Nintendo
Oakland
doesn't
Raiders
fully put
is
stuff
so
on sale
small.
because
They
it sells
travel.
without
They
putting it on
drop the
sale.
football. The pass rush is not getting to Sam Darnold. That's why they're losing.
And the Verizon halftime report continues.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. The network more people rely on offers more unlimited plans to mix and match.
So, Tony, what do you think of that?
12, Section 2, Article 7. This prohibits the blindside block. Rule 6, Section 2, Article 1. This eliminates the wedge block. And this is Dr. Jeff
delivering a pizza?
the expert whose research helps change rules. Through innovations in equipment, smarter preseason routines, and improvements to the rules of the game, the NFL's health and safety initiatives help to reduce injuries on kickoff by 26%. So players spend less time off the field and more time doing things like this.
The NFL 100 all-time team show is on the air.
Nobody other than you should be the first person in this group.
The most rushing yards in the history of the National Football League.
Ran for 120 yards every time he played you.
The first time I saw him on television, I almost jumped out of my seat.
He was a strong, tough runner. He could have played in any era.
Once you watch the tape, this guy stood alone.
To be in the company of these men, pretty sweet.
Get the Verizon Halftime Report live online every Sunday. Brought to you by Verizon. Visit CBSSports.com.
Dog, I was really disappointed at that Mason Rudolph Pinata video because I want to see someone hit it.
I'm used to dealing with haters and hecklers.
Heather, they missed every time. What they think they're doing?
Yeah, this is in the courthouse. Police well. So Whitney, I'm just plain rude. She's driving me crazy with those sounds. I know.
Police Felice, I'm choosing to honor the original Italian inflection.
Oh. Do not underestimate her. She's a killer. This should be fun.
A new All Rise, Monday at 9, 8 Central on CBS. The network more people rely on gives you more. Now Verizon offers more unlimited plans for families to mix and match.
And away we go.
Latavius
Murray takes it home.
Oh my goodness!
Ooh, dog.
Watt's coming. Finley loses the football.
What
TJ Watt, the sack.
Steps up and
So that's when the Bills
got
was
a
hurt.
wide open target. Caught for the touchdown. Wide open. Darnold with the keeper to the end zone.
So, what are we watching?
We investigate the evidence as to whether this is beyond our scientific understanding.
I was dead. Now I'm not. Everything's changed for me.
So we're investigating a miracle. You believe in miracles?
I do.
Did you guys see Cam Jordan just punch that guy? Kyle Allen?
Nope.
That's a special.
Evil, Thursday, 10/9 Central on CBS.
The Unicorn, Thursday at 8:30, 7:30 Central on CBS.
No one tells you what to expect when you're expecting a new pet. Okay, Benny, we need to get you a crate, training treats, potty pads. But with Chewy's low prices, you'll find amazing deals on everything you need for your pet.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your
Oh, even those toys? You can save on toys, food, treats, even your pet's prescriptions. What about leashes, a bowl, his ID tag? You can get it all at a great price. Even the shipping is free. So what are you waiting for?
Dog, by doing that, does he take away a sack from his teammate?
Dog, I don't know.
I'm all about my bed.
I think he's trying to punch the ball out, but shit.
I love my Lisa.
At least
Experience
look like you're hitting the ball.
with the award-winning Lisa mattress, designed to provide strong support, pressure relief, and optimized airflow to keep you cool. Read our reviews, then try it in your own home. Order now to get big savings, but only for a limited time. Just go to lisa.com today.
You need this bed. Why settle for ordinary when you can have extraordinary? At Touch of Modern, watches don't just tell time, they change the way you spend it.
He's on first with a base hit.
Bags are thoughtfully designed to never slow you down, and gear won't get in the way. And coffee tables are also refrigerators, keeping you
Go Buffalo, Buffalo Bills.
All it takes is a touch. Touchofmodern.com.
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket.
By doing something low in the strike zone.
Back in Cincinnati, and for just the third time this season, the Bengals have a halftime lead. They lead Pittsburgh 7-3. You take a look at the first half highlight. Presented by State Farm, and the Bengals got it going by throwing it up to Tyler Boyd. The incredible one-handed catch. And then Ryan Finley finds Tyler Boyd again, this time in the end zone.
Devin Singletary just dragged the pile for like 7 yards.
As we welcome you back into the
I got
broadcast
excited.
booth alongside the Hall of Famer James Lawson. I'm Andrew Catalon. We'll hear from John Schriffen coming up. And James, very similar to last time out in Cleveland, the Steelers offense cannot get going. What do they need to do different in the second half?
Well, they showed a couple little sparks in the run game. A couple of sparks throwing the ball.
Like 28 cars in that race?
Even though they converted on third downs, they had this one scoring opportunity when they threw the interception. So they have to make every scoring chance count because they're just not able to move the ball because of, I think, personnel. You're down to third, fourth string receivers, third, fourth string running backs. Those aren't guys that you were expecting to carry the load at the beginning of the season.
Take that aside, what have you seen from Mason Rudolph in the first half?
Well, I've seen him try and be as calm as possible. 8 out of 15 throwing the ball. He had the interception off of the tip pass. But what I'm watching is there some gamesmanship going on? Are guys like nudging him on the way back to the huddle? Are they trying to get under his skin a little bit? And if you ask me, he's been there with his composure, but now he has to turn it on with some good play in the second half for the Steelers to come away with the victory here.
Pittsburgh will get the football to start the second half. We are underway, and it will be a touchback. Steelers get the ball at the 25-yard line. Let's check in with John Schriffen.
There's like nobody at the Cincinnati game.
Tomlin at the half, and I asked him what he told his team in the locker room. He said,
Touchdown! Go Beasley!
He feels like his defense has played really well. Offensively, he feels like they can be a little more efficient, but he said, we're not making any adjustments here in the second half. We are sticking with the game plan. As for the Bengals, Zach Taylor, he said, we knew this would be a dogfight. We knew this game would be ugly. We've got to keep continuing to take advantage of our shots.
Please.
All right, John, good stuff. One thing the Steelers...
I don't know about you, but I do not like one meat on my sandwiches.
...was using the Wildcat. I've not seen that so far today.
Oh, no, dog. Jeff Driscoll put an interception.
He's in trouble, and he is sacked. Throws the ball late, but they're going to say he was down first. Andrew Billings will get credit for that sack. A loss of 13. Now Rudolph is trying to...
Forward progress was stopped.
Josh Allen took a hit.
trying to say I got rid of it.
Yeah, dog.
Progress was ruled stopped.
I don't like that.
Give the sack to Billings, his first of the year.
We've watched the pressure on Mason Rudolph. What he did in the first meeting against the Bengals is he was the check down king. He wasn't afraid to look down the field and immediately get the ball to Samuels or Connor. He was able to take those throws and move the team down the field.
Loss of 13 on that play. Here's Benny Snell trying to get some of those yards back.
No.
Shot that out of bounds at the 24-yard line by Denard after a 10-yard pickup.
Like actually cooking something in the microwave.
Dude, you don't put chicken in the microwave?
Watching back the film the first meeting
touchdown, Ryan Griffin.
Cincinnati was probably expecting the Wildcat, but would you go to
these grandstands away from the track?
Ryan Griffin, what's up?
Because it's a nice change-up, and you have
like the one from NASCAR Legend.
I'm watching the 1983 race from Richmond, and like the grandstand is like 3 times the track width away from it.
Third down and 13.
They wanted to keep spectators safe.
Over the middle, incomplete. He was looking for Deontay Johnson, and that's the third bringing out today by
Come on.
And that's a bad-looking pass on third
It's hard to
down.
read
Makes
anything
your
because the
teammates
video quality is
wonder,
pretty
are
balls.
you focusing on the game? Because you got to step into that throw and hit the receiver.
We want to watch.
He's in between 2 defenders. Give him a chance to
Well, that's the thing. I'm actually just trying to look for stuff that's like on the
Rudolph
walls
is now
and
8
shit.
of 16 for 85 yards and an interception with Jordan Berry out to punt again for Pittsburgh. Erickson, the deep man, at his own 30.
The neighborhood joint Domino's?
Well, that's what I'm looking up, so...
1960.
Either way, they
Erickson
might
up to
be
the
shitty.
36, and
It
Johnny
might have been
Bolton
a
is there to
neighborhood.
greet him, along with Robert Spillane. 42-yard punt, a return of just 2.
On May 12th, 1983, Domino's opened its first international store in what country?
Canada.
Canada.
United States.
Their 100th store opened in Vancouver, Washington in 1983.
Their first international store opened in the United States.
Alexa, how do I
The
get
U.S.-based company, International
Consider incorporating finishing oil to your style
United
and
States.
I get the distinct impression that in the early 80s that Domino's was primarily in the northern U.S.
It was founded in Michigan,
Or 50% off your purchase when you use your Old Navy credit card.
which is pretty much Canada. It's just southern Canada.
Southern Canada.
Oh shit, Buffalo scored already? Damn.
We don't know whose side he really on.
That's crazy.
I told you they'd turn on you.
I know he did this.
The result, a big old error.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate.
Have you seen the one I just did?
It might not get me there any faster, but hey, it gets me ready for football. Let's tailgate.
No one on and one out.
I can't go anywhere.
Well, you'll find out. ESPN, your #1 auto racing network, 1983.
When you cut rate car insurance, they might not pay for this. Forget Allstate and be better protected from mayhem.
Some of these pitches ain't
like me.
Glad you come over here.
You buy pencil oil.
Go ahead, take your best shot.
Give me nine.
Go
Pen.
fish.
I hooked the 9. Booyah!
You got smoked by
What?
a dude who said
They'll be talking about you.
The neighborhood.
Tony, are we gonna run my Brad Penn car next year for extravaganza?
Better than you every day.
Yeah.
every way.
Younger, Nigerian, and forgive me for saying.
Alright. I was kind of thinking.
That's every
Did
way.
you say refine or refine?
You guys always complain
an oil
about
joke?
the lack of a sponsor on the Pennzoil car.
I mean, I can fix that too. I have that car.
Yeah, but the numbers,
In 1983.
the numbers on that car are so ugly though.
Yeah, oh, I could fix that car very easily. Like, I have that car, I'm pretty sure.
On a beautiful
Maybe-
November day in
oh.
Cincinnati, right now the Bengals without A.J. Green and with Andy Dalton as the backup have been led by Tyler Boyd, 3 catches, 68 yards, and
Oh,
a
sweet!
touchdown.
This race broadcast has
The Bengals are in
ads, so I
search
can
of
get
their
somebody
first
else
win
to
since
advertise
December
time
of a year ago. They've lost 12 in a
Look at these
row,
80s
the
ads.
longest losing streak in franchise
Yeah, who's the
history.
super old guy calling the Buccaneers game?
38-yard line. Finley on the
What's that? No, it's Stockton though.
Make that
Oh, yeah, that is good.
Mike Hilton.
I think it's a graphic
Well,
calculator.
James, it's
You
been a
plug it in
theme for the
your B is
Steelers
what
this
I'm
year.
thinking.
Their defense has not only made big plays, but they've scored touchdowns, and at this rate, they're going to need that again from their defense.
Yeah, with the
Mike
exception of the
Gesicki's slow to
2
get
big
up.
pass plays
Oh,
to Boyd,
no.
they have really
Well,
done a
yeah,
great
Mike
job
is-
of bottling up Joe Mixon,
Mike-
who we thought was going to be
Mike
the star
is
guy
sticky.
for Ryan Finley this offense.
Yes.
The mic is sticky.
On-road shots, yep, that's a company that exists.
Finley with time and was looking for Boyd, nowhere near him. Steven Nelson had the coverage on Tyler Boyd, and it's 3rd and long.
You know, we've been to
Oh,
enough
Winston.
Friday
You're talking about
practices.
Chu?
We watched the tempo, and
what's
guys
the
are running at
bear?
about 80%. You're just trying to get a feel
Kodiak.
for where things
Yeah,
are going to be.
and then
But
there's,
you run that deep
oh,
square
I know
area,
another one
you
that's
got to
Oh, the
lead
yellow
the
pages, that'd be an
receiver
interesting
into
sponsor.
an open area. That ball
Throat
thrown
cancer.
behind him, low at his feet.
What, the yellow
And
pages?
an opportunity where you have
Sponsorship.
decent pass
Or throat
protection
cancer.
to complete a pass. You've got to take advantage every time you can against the Steelers because they're such a good job rushing the pass.
3rd and long. Here comes
cigars.
Dupree.
And then he
Gets
calls
open
it.
and again
Shouldn't
comes
have
up
eaten so many
short on the
goddamn
ball.
lollipops.
Never even gave his
They didn't
receiver a
call
chance.
Taro.
Oh, Jameis
Just like
Winston.
that. Another 3 and out for Cincinnati.
Dog,
That's
Jameis
their
Winston
4th.
looking super mobile.
Did he do something good or bad?
They
Yeah,
known
dog.
for eating everything.
He just ran
Did he
pretty
do
well.
something good or bad? Yeah.
You're not giving him a chance.
Doug, you just said, did he do something?
Jackson saw the ball and hit
Frustrating for
Is it good or bad?
Bengals
And you said
offensively,
yeah.
frustrating for the guys even
Yes.
on defense who are watching that 3rd down play, thinking, you know, we had a chance in
yes,
that field
Sicky.
position to do something.
Mike
Here's
Wallace.
Huber to punt it away.
Herman Wallace.
Sometimes you try to make a hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly
A gold dice on him.
Kevin Dyson. The stop 1 yard short.
Short kick.
Great.
Johnson will let it bounce at the 20.
Dyson ball.
Simon Eyes, that's a good
It's
sponsor.
a Bengals roll down to the 17-yard line. 43-yard punt.
Express.
Steelers offense coming back out, trailing by 4.
All aboard.
Wow, dog, James Winston's looking supremely mobile on this play.
I told you he's looking super mobile.
Mobile.
With the kind of work I do, I need the utility of an SUV, but I want the beauty of a Jaguar.
Yes! Touchdown, Jeff Driscoll!
Hell yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Who's L. Thomas? Logan Thomas.
Now on digital. I'm Rick Dalton. And I'm Cliff Booth, Rick's son double. In a town of make-believe, things are about to get real.
How's your ball game going, Tommy?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Get it now on
It
digital.
was for 12 yards.
So you're Patrick's new State Farm agent, huh?
Yeah, that's me.
What do you cover? Is Mahomes and Otto? Come on. No. Get it. No for me. Stay.
What's going on with Oakland? They're down 20-3.
It's Wordcraft.
Swing and a miss.
True value. What's the value?
The Enchanted Disney Fine Jewelry Collection with exclusive bridal styles at sales.
Introducing Wendy's 2 for $5. The only 2 for $5 with Wendy's.
I can't tell if it's just the low quality of this footage, but it feels like Robbie
really?
doesn't have a catch fence.
Single spicy chicken sandwich, 10-piece crispy, or
Baker
spicy
just drew the ODB on the slant and he like tipped it right into the hands of the Dolphins guy. God damn it. The fuck. Fucking Odell wants to run his mouth about how great he is, yet he can't even catch a slant route.
This pitcher needs to throw a ground ball right here. They can do that. They can get too easy with this guy. He runs like he's
around,
in
starting
quicksand.
fights with droids, experimenting with the Force.
Where are you going?
Alright, Doug, we got another Byron Leftwich camera set.
Offer end 131.20.
Ronald Jones to the 15.
Let's take a look at the next level moments presented by Oculus Quest from Facebook.
Well, that was an ad for a 1983 Nissan Sentra.
Today, Tyler Boyd, the only touchdown of the game.
Oculus Quest.
And how about this? The Steelers have made a change at quarterback. Mason Rudolph to the bench. Enter Devlin Hodges. What do you think, James?
I think it's a move that Mike Tomlin had to make.
Yes.
Okay,
Wow.
the team with the ball last is going to win when it's a high-scoring game. Seems like the team who scores first next is going to win this ball.
Hodges completes his first pass to Jalen Samuels.
Let's go, Reggie Hodges.
There it is. By his former teammate at NC State, Jermaine Pratt.
Yeah, he bobbles his catch and remains calm. You see, it's at his right
His
hand.
first pass was an interception.
Calmly makes the throw
That was
on the
his
money,
first down.
on time.
Hodges, undrafted out of Samford. He's the first Samford QB to appear in a game since 1946. This is his third game of the season. Entered second half after Rudolph suffered a concussion against Baltimore and then started and won against the Chargers. Here's Benny Snell, who also played well.
So why do we
in the
care about
Chargers game.
Delvin Hodges?
Getting to the
Devlin.
31-yard line. It
Yes.
was not a good day for Mason Rudolph. 8 of 16, 85 yards in this interception.
I mean, he sucks,
And there was
so
constant pressure on him, yes, but the decision-making, get
keep
the
his
ball
helmet
out
on
of your
just in
hands
case,
quickly. They
you know,
weren't
something
seeing that
happens.
from him.
Bengals player runs
Like
on
they
the
needed a
sideline
change.
swinging.
You skip a couple of balls to wide receivers, and everybody starts to question what's going
Get you,
on.
bitch.
And like we say, Mason Rudolph has been through a lot this week, and maybe this is just taking a little off his plate for this ball game.
Mason Rudolph takes off his helmet, smacks Mike Tomlin.
Again, Hodges struggling with the snap.
Take it for Benjamin, bitch.
Like
O.J. Howard.
Or as he always says, nigger.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin claims Mason Rudolph used racial slur.
Yeah,
That's the proof.
Offensive pass interference.
Yeah.
Washington will be called.
Tony, O.J. Howard doing something
Pass
for once.
interference, offense. Number 13.
He got the Buccaneers to the 4-yard line.
I remember early in my career in training camp, the
First and goal from the
defensive backs knew
4.
route tree just as well as I did, and I've run a comeback, and they break to the out before I did, or I'd run a square and they'd break before I
Ronald
did.
Jones.
And they'd say, yeah, we're running the route for
Touchdown,
you that
Buccaneers.
time.
Ronald
Webb
Jones.
running the route for Washington.
Oh, the Buccaneers are playing like great.
Check in with John.
Oh, the extra point block!
First half,
This is great.
They're gonna return it all the way!
Zach Taylor has been
Which
blowing the
game?
officials
Falcons
since
game.
that play, and now it's
Oh, no.
He's still going!
All right, Hodges
Oh,
looking deep again.
he's good!
Washington has it.
He was going to go all the way!
And watch
Oh no! He got tackled at the 5!
Hodges going
Go
deep.
Washington! Oh! Sit on him! Yes! Devlin Hodges!
Touchdown Steelers.
This is how you get banned from team speak.
I feel so bad for Mason Rudolph, but I love Devlin Hodges!
The duck. Hodges for 6.
Yeah, we're going to love what we see at the tail end of the play.
Or he dogmouth Garrett will come back next week and whack him on the head too.
But this started 40 yards behind that. Great pass protection because that's a deep
What a
crossing
stiff
route,
arm.
which takes time. And when you have an offensive line that gives you time to take those deep shots down the field, there's that void area between the deep safety and the linebacker. That time, Washington. And that stiff arm. That's trouble.
Whoa. Denver's down by 13. It's 4th and 13 from the Bills 27. They're gonna go for it.
90 yards.
Of course, don't you know anything about science?
Oh, we can take the field goal there, dumbass.
Stiff arm for Washington. And Hodges is fired up.
Black Friday week at Sprint is truly...
But Donnie Schatz has already taken over as Steelers quarterback.
Here comes Jay Feely reporting on field for us.
Trade in an iPhone 6s or newer.
Off the upright and
you'll
in.
get the powerful new iPhone
Doug,
11
did he tell us what happened with that
$0
Matt J X report was blocked?
iPhone 6s for an iPhone 11.
Alright, I can't hear that game, it's on my TV.
Trust the iPhone 8,
Oh,
amazing
I can only
iPhone
see it.
10.
Take them all to 11.
See? I told you.
I see
Magic.
it.
I need it!
Drivers just won't put their phones down. We need a solution.
I worry about
the
him.
smart dogs. The first dogs trained to
Brandon
train you
McManus is coming out to attempt a 48-yard field goal.
Spoiler alert, he makes it.
And
Oh.
is available to the public.
Oh, it's only 45. It's only 45 right? In Buffalo, Tony.
Oh, fumble! Oh,
From
shit,
your right
wow.
pad.
Not disturb while driving.
Wow, dog.
Brought to you by
I feel like hash browns.
Alice loves the scent of
Hash
so
browns.
much. She wished they came in a fabric softener too.
Touchdown, Jared Cook.
Say hello to your fairy godmother, Alice. Oh, and look, they've got gang scent beads and dryer sheets too.
I'm Christina Stumble, and I chose the Spark Cash
Dog,
Card
do you
from
think you
Capital
can play
One.
fantasy
With
football better than
10%
Jonathan
cashback
Woodcock,
on everything
who
I
is
buy,
not
so
starting
I
a
wouldn't
tight
get
end
this
or a
one. I redeemed
defense?
$115,000 in cash back,
gonna go well
doubled
for
our
him,
marketing budget last summer.
would
What's
be
in your
playing.
wallet?
It actually does not sound like it meets
Need a
the
laptop
definition of
boots up as
playing,
fast
does
as
it?
6 seconds when you're running late? It's switching time. Or how about a battery that lasts up to 12
He won't
hours?
even show up for the
Order
races.
up. Now we're cooking. Or how about
Oh,
one
he's
with
gonna
virus
qualify for the
protection
races
built in?
anyway.
Which would be
Doug,
helpful.
what the hell's going on with
Now,
Googling?
yeah, if you want all that,
Dog.
switch
What?
to Chromebook.
Nothing.
Okay.
You're gonna find out in a second.
We're gonna find out in a second on what game.
Browns game.
I'm not even watching that game.
Oh. Is Zach watching it?
Yes.
Did you see it?
Second touchdown this season
Oh.
for James Washington.
Cameron Jordan just punched Kyle Allen in the chest.
Yeah,
Dolphins.
Dog, I saw that.
Hodges
Touchdown,
2
like a
for
sticky
2,
dog.
90 yards.
Mike is
First
not
drive
sticky.
since replacing Mason Rudolph. Second touchdown pass of Hodges' career. And now the Steelers back in front 10-7.
Dog, the Buccaneers are good,
Here's
except for the
Wilson on the
kicking.
return.
They're great except for the thing that they're terrible at.
He's tackled at the 22-yard line as we go back to the touchdown.
You know, as you're watching this play, especially the tail end of the stiff arm, and that's a little bit of Hines Ward attitude that he used to bring to this rivalry, because right here, to push a defensive back and take him to the ground.
He's not wrong.
With the next move, man, it's just incredible. I haven't seen anything like that in quite some time. Like I said, Hines Ward used to inflict that type of punishment on guys when he was blocking them, sometimes when he was running the ball.
And Washington was one of Rudolph's favorite targets when they were at Oklahoma State together, and now it's Hodges that comes in and connects with Washington. All right, let's see how the Bengals respond. They start this drive at their own 22-yard line.
To the left side.
And they pitch it to Mixon. Mixon doesn't like what he sees to the right, so now he's going to go left. A little bit more room over there. Mixon turns nothing into something. Kind of looked like his touchdown a week ago in Oakland.
Well, I think he's been frustrated because he's been bottled up so far in this ball game. That's 9 carries, 25 yards. He hasn't had a really clean hole to run through. Get some great blocking for him.
Oh, dogs, you got from the Buccaneers defense just got drilled by his own guy.
Just about an hour
out. Number 45.
Yeah, foul on the play. Number 45. Holding. 45. Dog, we have a touchdown, Robbie Anderson.
Alright, dog, so, are you kidding me?
19 years
Dog, Paul Gunther is a piece of shit.
Jared Cook, 20 yards down the field.
Dog, you're telling me.
The second TD throw of the day.
Dog, Greg Williams defense, oh my god.
24-15 over the Carolina Panthers. Back to Andrew, James, and John.
All right, Phil, that run by Mixon, the longest of the day for him, 14 yards.
There goes Frank Gore. Go, Frank Gore!
10 minutes to go, third quarter.
There we go. Swing and a miss.
Go, Frank. Go, Frank. Get that, Frank.
Back to Mixon.
Dog, did he pass Barry Sanders on that run?
He picks up 4 on the play. Terrell Edmonds
like he had to.
Joe Mixon, his third
He was only 80 yards short like 4 games ago.
Right.
By the Bengals. And he said his goal this year.
Alright, dog, so I think you take Stephon Hodges out of the game and put Mason Rudolph back in the game.
Dog,
to hold the lead.
He's 3 yards away.
Are you kidding me?
He's only ran 5 times this game for 43 yards. Let's do it right here, dog. Let's witness history.
That is him.
Oh, wow.
Slips a tackle, and Boyd gets the first down.
Dog, he held on to that. Frank Gore thought he was getting that carry.
Wait, that was Mike Gesicki's first career touchdown?
Really?
You know, a little bit more on Joe Mixon. Not very often as a high schooler, you're going to have a former NFL player as your coach. Ron Rivers, who had backed up Barry Sanders with the Detroit Lions, was his coach, and he gave him really good insight. He said, great ones make the first guy miss. And we heard that from Joe Mixon in our meeting, and he makes guys miss. He can run into them. He's a slashing runner. So a lot of that he learned from a guy, Ron Rivers, who had played in the NFL.
Oh, that's 2 yards.
And Mixon on cue on the carry across the 35-yard line. 5-yard pickup for Mixon. And you can see what he did entering today over his
knees are probably shaking because he's so nervous.
200 yards rushing.
And because he doesn't have any ACLs.
You know, he had that 1,000-yard season last year. You knew how many yards exactly he needed in the last 6 ball games to get that 1,000, because it's still a staple for running backs to get that 1,000 yards and have those stacked behind you, especially when you go in to renegotiate your contract in.
32 yards rushing on this drive for Mixon as Finley was looking deep, but nobody home, and Boyd calling for the flag, and he gets it. There was some contact down at the end of that route.
What?
And the flag came in late.
Going into the bottom of the 8th, the score
pass
is
interference defense. Number 23. Ball will be advanced to the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Ooh, that's
Joe
close.
Hayden called for pass interference last game against Cleveland, and he's guilty here against the Bengals.
Yeah, and I know he's frustrated with them throwing the ball at him because a lot of people have stayed away from Joe Hayden, but that was definitely pass interference. The ball's in the air, so you're going to look and say, well, he held him, did he hook him? But once that ball goes in the air, a holding call is a pass interference call.
Yes. Fast. Drift? Check.
The ball is spotted just outside the 20-yard line.
Another slant route to ODB, and he actually caught it this time.
Dwayne Haskins is lighting it up again.
Nixon.
Fine lighting it up, dog.
50% completion percentage?
CJ Uzomah is right there to recover. Also a flag. And TJ Watt is still down on the ground.
And not Tyler Eifert falls on it.
Oh shit.
But there's a flag on the play. And an injury on the field.
A flag? Flag. Oh! Oh no, God! Derek Carr intercepted, return for a touchdown.
Dude, that's awesome. We need the Raiders to lose.
But the Jets defense is dominant.
Dude, the Jets, like, how the fuck do you go 2-14 and your 2 wins are against fucking Raiders and Cowboys?
Had a little bit of a rib injury in the last game against Cleveland. He came back in.
Baker going deep.
Time it was
caught. Landry on the sideline.
That's exactly what you saw right there.
It's hard to
The Raiders really down 31 to the Jets.
Yes.
You get a couple extra bodies on top of him. That right leg kind of gets bent a little bit as he's rolling across Joe Mixon's helmet.
So Watt slowly walks off.
This is an important drive right here for the Steelers now because, you know, they had the big play, take the lead. You need to limit the Bengals, a team that's been struggling offensively, to a 3-point attempt right here.
Anthony Chickalo comes in to replace Watt. Bengals driving, 1st and 10.
He's out of the leadoff single.
There's another catch from Landry down to the 20.
Mixon down to the 12-yard line.
Anybody has Landry starting today? They're getting a lot of points.
Alu on the tackle for the Steelers.
That'd be up to at least 20.
Best looking drive of the day for the Bengals. Obviously,
I might start Landry for extra fantasy.
But in terms of sustaining something on offense.
Tony, did you update Dakota's lineup like right before the game started?
What they're getting now.
Okay, that makes sense as to why I see Keenan Allen in there and Adam sees Julian Edelman.
They're penetrating really well, and they're playing man-to-man outside. So what do the Bengals do? They spread it out with 4 guys, trying to get somebody out of the box and maybe an attempt to run the ball again.
It doesn't look like that ejection.
Mixon is running it, gets inside the 10. Stopped right there, and then a flag comes in from the end zone.
And when it comes in from that side, I always think, is it going to be defensive?
Julius Edelman.
And there's a swing.
Steelers indicating this is against Cincinnati.
But the batter could not find that slider.
Holding. Offense. Number 67. That's 10-yard penalty.
Julius Thomas.
Reynolds red.
First holding penalty this year on the right guard, John Miller.
1 out and a runner on second. Sheets takes one outside.
Ryan Finley telling us, as you see Watt still on the sideline, that Bengals used extra practice time this week to work on their red zone plays. It's been a huge problem this year, 3rd worst in the red zone scoring touchdowns, and actually that penalty takes him just outside the red zone to the 22-yard line.
Just needs to focus on
It's 6:20 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I'd love to see Tyler Eifert in the game, and he
Win your ball game,
seems
yeah.
to be a touchdown-making machine. There he is right there, tight end.
Empty backfield on 2nd and 17.
So, yes or no?
Wait, you're playing
Finley
baseball?
has time. Now
Baseball
chased
never
out,
stops.
rolling left,
Oh.
throws on the
The
right,
Ortiz never sleeps.
Stephen Nelson
Well,
had
of
the
course he
coverage.
never sleeps. He's
Ortiz.
afraid he's going to get
Third
shot.
and long. And good news for
Ooh, and Baker
Pittsburgh.
got sacked.
TJ Watt comes back out onto the field.
Going into the bottom of the 9th, the score is 6-3. A pinch hitter will come to the plate.
You get a little bit of pressure. You have a place to escape the pocket, but he's looking to throw the ball, not to gain 3 or 4 yards, which really doesn't make a big difference down here. You can pick up a first down. You've got a lot of room to work with if you take into account all the way to the back of the end zone here for the Bengals.
Empty set for Finley on 3rd and 17.
It looked like the middle of the field is going to be open.
Quick pass complete to Erickson at the 15, and he gets back inside the 10, but he's short of a first down. Minka Fitzpatrick on the tackle, a 14-yard gain, and out comes.
Yeah, I think you got to take the
Browns
points here.
missed a
Kicker
field
Randy
goal.
Bullock comes out.
Mystique of the Dolphins are wearing on the Browns.
Nice run after the catch here. Minka Fitzpatrick was almost out of position, still able to gather himself just enough to take down Erickson.
It'll be a 27-yard attempt for Bullock. It was 14 out of 17 this year. And this would tie the game at 10.
Doug, do you think Frank Gore plays next season? Yeah,
And Bullock is good. So an 8-play drive culminates
Oh,
with a
Jeff
field
Driscoll's
goal,
run
and
for
we're all
52
tied up in
yards.
Cincinnati.
Corona Hotline. Tony, I can't keep track of all these rule changes.
Well, there's one game day rule that will never change. Lines and corrals.
And they'll probably change that one too?
No, they won't.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. I had you, didn't I?
Call now to find your game day beach.
You have a brother in the 2nd Battalion. Yes, sir. They're walking into a trap. Your orders are to deliver a message calling off tomorrow's attack. If you fail, we will lose 1,600 men. Your brother among them.
We need to keep moving. Come on!
There is only one way this will end.
MasterCard bans automatic billing after free trials. Credit card company now requires merchants to get a cardholder's approval via text or email at the end of the trial before they start billing.
Lowe's helps you do hosting right.
That's cool.
With the best prices of the year on appliances to help you handle anything and everything. Shop now for appliance savings like these. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's.
Nothing special about that one. Just pick the frog out of the front. Up next, Melvin Mora. The delivery. Pop up. And that'll do it. Clement is the winner. Mays is the loser.
Oh my god, that is hideous.
Up to say. The final score, the Red Sox.
It's hideous.
You'd be shocked.
And what happened here? That is hideous.
Or killed while they played the phone at themselves.
Ooh, Dawson
Can't
Knox.
really prosecute a social phenomenon.
That's what I do. A new bull, Monday at 10/9 Central on CBS.
Individual immunity is up
Go-
for grabs.
This is possibly the worst field goal kicking game of all time, Giants versus Bears.
You either compete or you
Aldrich Rosas has missed 2 extra points.
Wednesday at 8/7 Central on CBS.
No, missed 2 field goals, and Eddie Pinheiro has missed an extra point,
He's got to be
2
on that
extra
board.
points,
He's got to be.
and both teams have had a kick go out of bounds.
Yikes.
Devlin Hodges getting set to go back in for his 2nd drive. The first one led to a Pittsburgh touchdown. The incredible play,
Dude,
79
the Bills are going to die over their next
to James
3
Washington.
out of 4 games.
5:07 to
Doug,
go.
who are you going to cheer for when the Bills play the Steelers?
Steve McKee, director Andy Goldberg.
It depends on our record at the time.
Whoever's in the best district playoff.
For a tie ball game here on CBS. Bullock kicks off to Kerrith White. It's a touchback. So Hodges threw 2 passes on his first drive, 2 for 2 for 90 yards.
Randy Bullock almost tripped on his kickoff.
James.
Yeah, he bobbles the snap on the first play, then throws a quick out right on the money to Samuel, and then this pass over the middle, right in stride to Washington, and then the stiff arm. Well, if I had a stiff arm like that, I had about 25 more touchdowns.
LOL, Jameis Winston throws 2 picks, now he has 3 touchdowns. That's pretty typical.
Now you stiff
That is the most Jameis Winston thing ever.
Jameis Winston throws 6 touchdowns and 6 interceptions.
7 interceptions.
First and 10.
Yeah.
And 800 yards.
Set up the screen.
And a fumble.
It's the first catch today for Vance McDonald.
I think Jameis Winston is like the extreme Brett Favre.
Jordan Evans on the tackle along with Josh
Yeah, I'm going to
Tupou.
throw even more interceptions and touchdowns.
Got to find a way.
Speaking of touchdowns,
to slow
touchdown
the
Mitch
pass rush
Trubisky.
down just enough
Rush
so you
it.
can work the ball down the field. So you try a little bit of a screen on first down, get guys chasing, get those
Bears
defensive
are
linemen
piling
a
it
little
on
winded,
now.
If you get a drive going that's into the 4th, 5th, 6th play,
They missed the extra point,
had
though.
defensive linemen running from side to side.
Oh no,
You're
Eric Reed is
gonna negate
hurt.
and slow
Oh, he
down
has
that
to
pass rush
kneel.
a lot.
Oh,
Zach Banner reports is eligible. Only the Seahawks run more plays with at least 6 offensive linemen than the Steelers do.